Hello world, welcome to the Bitcoin Roadshow. I'm on a cycle path. So just going to do a quick one today because I've got to balance on a bicycle while I hold this phone. And it's about having not only strong hands to weather the kind of ups and downs that are just obviously manipulated. And there's no point crying about that, it's just the way it is. It will be more and more manipulated, and what will happen over time is kind of the same people who had money before will have the new money. It's something that's kind of unavoidable. Some of the reason for that is because the people who have money right now can use the money they have to buy new money, and it will happen. It will be concentrated in the same hands, but it's not the disaster it seems like. You got to remember the reason why money had to be reinvented in the first place as Bitcoin was because of the fact that they could just create it at will. It wasn't the biggest problem wasn't who had the money. The problem was who had the money that they could create themselves at complete with the drop of a hat, by the stroke of a computer key, right? So anyway, I just want you to understand that it's not actually the end of the world that the same people end up with the money. As long as they can't print it at will, it's not going to devalue what you have in your pocket. That was always the problem. When they add zeros to the money supply by printing more of it, they don't add zeros to the money supply that you have in your bank account. That was always the issue. This is where inflation comes from. Anyway, besides that, it's quite hard. People are already noticing now it's quite hard to use technical analysis or anything else out there, any other measure to accurately predict markets. But again, and this is sort of like an overused expression, is have a strong hand and don't sell, because you only lose when you sell. It's amazing how many people can't do it. So I was thinking the other day of how you go out. Let's say you sold Bitcoin at, I don't know, $5,000 because you thought it was going to go down further, and it did go down a little bit further. And this is something I did the other day. I sold out about around $8,000, and it went down to about 6,600, and I got interrupted by a phone call, and I thought, oh, the price will wait. If not anything, it's going to go down further, but I think it's going to go sideways for a while. It didn't. It shot right up. And so, I mean, I still make these mistakes, you know what I mean? I should have just said, I'll get your call later on. I should have just not answered. But no, I did. Anyway, so now I'm in a situation where I just got to wait. It's simple as that. But let's say that the reason why I believe it's going to go down again is because manipulators can do all they like. They can, when you're manipulating a market, if there's no new people adopting it, and that's this stage is not many new adopters, right? You only have to go onto Google Trends and look for who's searching for Bitcoin. You can see it, the sentiment's low. Oh damn! A friend of mine also, he's a data analyst. He created an AI. You know what? I'll try put it in the link. I forgot the name of it. It's only recently he started this thing up. It shows you market sentiment and stuff. It shows you if it's a bearish market or bullish market based upon several indicators. Anyway, the point is, if you let's say that despite all my I wouldn't say feeling, analysis would suggest that Bitcoin is going to go down again and probably hit somewhere that previous low around about mid 3,000s. Let's say that doesn't happen. Let's say the people who manipulate the market can actually basically sell back and forth to themselves if they want, wash trading and all that sort of stuff, just to keep the market above, I don't know, let's say $8,000 until there's adoption. That could happen, and then I would be proven wrong, you see. And if that were to happen, how would I handle it? Well, the way that I think, if you stick to this strategy, you can stop the negative emotions that you're going to go through, right? And that is, remember what your original buy-in price was. Mine was very low, so I'm quite lucky in that way. But let's say my original buy-in price was $5,000. Well, you know, if I sold out at 8, then, you know, if it doesn't come back to that point, it shoots up to 9 and then 10 and 11. You don't want to go chasing it. You could go buying back in to lessen the blow, but I don't know if that's the best thing to do. It usually comes back to you. You know what I mean? So I would. I don't know. This is not financial advice, but first of all, don't sell out everything you have, because then you've still got skin in the game. Then you don't need to go chasing to still be involved. So I think people that get this all or nothing attitude, they're the ones that get too worried. Oh no, I'm out of Bitcoin now and the price is going up, I'm going to miss out forever. No, you know, you need to just calm down. Maximum ever you'd sell out should be 1/3. That's the very maximum in my opinion. You're being a fool if you sell out more than that, because no one knows where the market's going to go. And you should understand, just like when you buy Bitcoin, never buy more than the money that you're happy to lose. Just same as when you go into a casino, never gamble more than you're happy to lose. Well, same thing when you sell out. Never sell out more than you're happy to lose. And remember that you're not really losing, you should be getting back a profit from what you put in. So if your buy-in price was 1,000 and you sold at 4, well, you still made 3 grand. You still made 3 grand. That's if you've sold a full Bitcoin. But you get what I'm saying. You've sold at that price, at that same proportion of profit you've made. Anyway, so those are the things you can do to lessen the blow if you're hanging around waiting for the market to change, and also if you're thinking, what if it never changes? What if it never comes back to me, as it may never do? Because I'll tell you right now, I'm not stressing out. I'd probably put about 20, maybe 20% of my holdings on this one short that I did. It's not technically a short, but basically sold out a Bitcoin to buy it down low. It's not exactly a short, but it's the same kind of thing, same kind of idea. Try to accumulate more by selling at a higher amount and buying at a lower amount. Same theory. Right, that's about it, all I wanted to say. This is my local cycle tracks all over Slovenia. It's so cool. Me and my dog have recently had operations. I've had a knee operation, and I got full knee reconstruction. Talk about sore as hell. The wee man, he had cancer taken out of a couple of areas, his chest and his leg. So we've both got thick legs now, thick right legs, the same side, me and the wee man. Yeah, this little marshy area coming through here. This is cool. I really like a lot of bars everywhere in Slovenia, and there's a lot of scenery. I'm in the kind of flatter side of the country. People are really friendly up in this area, very helpful. Anyway, that's about it. I'll see you later.